Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the site here. Just wanted to go over what we're doing with this project here. As you can see that we had to demo a building which was considered, it meant a lot to the community, but it had to go because it was an old warehouse in that particular area. And as you can see there, we got that complete. Had to lay the topsoil before we put the pilings in. And you notice that we had the pilings delivered there, and we had them in. We were kind of 12 short, so we had to go back and add another 12 in there. And that's when the guys started leveling everything out, starting on the framing, cutting the framing, put the beginning of the framing up. The guys were working hard, they worked fast. We probably did that in about a week, got that framing up in about a week. And the weather was really good for us, so we started off, I think it was in December, and as you can see, we got everything up. Don't have the porch up yet. The guy came in and laid the concrete for the front porch and the back porch, put up the chain wall, not all the way around, not on this particular project, but just in the front and the back, so that it can support the weight. And as you can see we completed, we started working on the inside, as far as the electrical, plumbing, and also the AC guy came and did his thing. And yeah, so we got a yellow house right now. Went out and painted it. I wanted this, believe it or not, I put it in a glossy, and we flattened out everything inside, flat paint. It's kind of difficult when you use flat paint because you got to make sure everything is almost perfect. And of course, you're looking at this crazy shower that we decided on building. That's the inside there, and just showing you, the slight gloss on the external paint. Came out really good. Typically they use a flat, but on this particular project I wanted to see how it stood out, and you can see that thing from blocks, and the guy did a fantastic job on the gutters. Came out and put the gutters in, put the windows in after the framing, of course. The guys did a great job with that. And the doors took a long time coming in, the 8-foot doors. So if you guys do that, order 8-foot doors, make sure you order them 3 months ahead of time, put them in storage so you can have it, so you don't, and of course the guy's cutting some tile on the inside, but he did a fantastic job. That kind of set it off when he put that tile in. It really took it to the next level. Not the tile, the gutters. Put the gutters on, and of course we're gonna lay the grass. And I decided on making this huge shower, and the bathroom was massive. The shower door cost me, I think, around $5,000 to $7,000 just for the shower door. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shower heads in that one coming out of the ceiling. Put a bench in there, and of course a tub. So you got this shower head coming out of the ceiling, and we went all the way up with the tile. I wasn't going to do that, but be careful when you build showers like this, because you got to price in the doors, and those doors can be kind of expensive, very expensive. So and of course we got to have the vanity go out here. The guys are right now, they're bringing in that expensive shower door, and that's the master shower bathroom, the his and hers closet, left and right. And with this particular house, I put fiber optics all the way through, so it's a smart house. The alarm system alone cost me around, almost $8,000 with the alarm system. The cameras all the way around, motion detectors, of course, night vision, and all that cool stuff. So but the whole project, it was a lot of fun. I love building from the ground up, brand new house, custom house. So it's a really good time. So let's see where we are. Custom house there. So yeah, these guys are laying it down. They're making the final cuts before the door goes up. Making the final cuts. Yeah, but I love the way this house turned out. this particular one is slightly less than 2,000 square feet. I was going to build it at 2,500, but I had to back off of it a little bit because the community or the neighborhood wasn't dictating that I should build, so it wasn't really financially feasible that I do that. In other words, the price was capping out at 440,000. We ended up getting about 560 for this one, and I'll tell you guys how I ended up boosting the value. And as you can see, they put the doors up. Shower doors, can't touch them for about 24 hours. I let it settle a little bit, but it came out fantastic. And of course, we put the tub in. It took me a while to pick tile because I'm not really good at interior decorating, so trying to match up all this stuff was kind of I don't want to say stressful, but overwhelming. And I have no clue. You see the privacy toilet. I have no clue why they sent me that midget door. I don't know where I was going to use that. So we ended up not using that door. And of course, put vanities in. I wanted to kind of do something different in regards to paint in that particular room. Anyway, I think I went overboard on the fans inside. I spent too much money on the fans and the heaters in there. I forget how much I spent on. I think it's like $1,200 to $1,500 on 3 fans. But I guess the electrician said it dictated that I should have, that kind of stuff going on. But we won't do that again. Going upstairs, got the yellow pine. Yellow pine is very, very temperamental, especially when you're dealing with tropical weather. Because when it gets hot, if the wood's not dry enough, the floors will buckle. It will buckle. So we ended up having to get some 3 humidifiers to keep the moisture out of the house. 3 humidifiers, and I think we rented 1 or 2 window units because at this particular time, we didn't have the AC units outside. So at this particular time, I think we're doing trim, putting the trim in, and we're going to come back and stain the floors. Put the trim in there. So that's the kitchen, living room, pantry. The stairs came out fantastic. But yeah, I use the yellow pine, real wood. If I use it again, gotta make sure that it's in the right season when we lay that thing down. Also, make sure that it's dry enough. It's not too much moisture. Get your moisture meter. Make sure that that wood is dry before you put it in. And we still haven't laid the wood for the stairs. I think I put oak on the stairs. And inside the little cubby on your right hand side, that's where all the Wi-Fi is and all the smart stuff is going to go. See the wires hanging there. Got the alarms and all the smart. That's going to be this little powder room here. The powder room. And just to the right, you got your washer and dryer. It's going to be your washer and dryer in there. And then your mud room in the back, leading out to the backyard. And just to the left is the master bedroom, just to the left there. Looking beautiful, came out fantastic. And you can see the crown molding, in. Had the fans because during that time it was starting to get hot. Got the two 8-foot windows. I think we had like almost 13 to 14 windows in this particular house. Got the his and hers closet with the crown going all the way around. Not sure if I'm going to crown the next project. Starting to see a lot of homes in the city that are not really crowned out, but we'll see. You know, I prefer to add the Wi-Fi stuff, the high-tech stuff in there, instead of the crown, but came out fantastic. We increased the value of that particular neighborhood by, I think, 34%. 34%. And as you can see, we put the stairs in, moving a little bit, put the bricks in the front, with the decorative vents. Had the walkway leading all the way out to the sidewalk there. The stairs came out fantastic. Came out really, really good. The railings, it took me a while to kind of figure out what direction I wanted to go with the railings, but they came out good. I have this really cool brother who's Korean, man. This guy's absolutely amazing with woodworks and stairs and all that kind of stuff. So I kind of stole the idea from him. And as you can see, after staining, putting the hose, went back to the, I'm not sure why it went back to here. As you can see, after staining, it turned out pretty good. Turned out really good. And I'm not sure if the toilet's in there. Now I sold this house before the house was finished. Now, at this particular time, I think the 8-foot doors came in, and external doors, they came in, so we were able to rock and roll with that. Thank God. It took a long time to come in now. Long time. And the closet and the cabinets came out really good also. And once we stain the floors, that's really gonna give it a fantastic look with the floors. And you can notice the kitchen, I paid probably 13% more for the cabinets because I don't like those, the typical contractor cabinets that they have. So I just wanted something a little bit more custom. And also the backsplash, and with that, with the hood, man, the hood has Wi-Fi in it also, so you can play your music through the hood. And we got the smart fridge, and the nickel faucet on the sink. And yeah, it looks fantastic, man. It came out really, really good. And we started staining the floors. Master, got the windows crowned out, trimmed out. Got the windows trimmed out, and of course, the bathroom is done. Got the tub in there. Everything's rocking and rolling with that. I was really happy how that turned out, and the person that bought the home, I think that really influenced the purchase when they kind of, took the shower for a test drive and because this shower, I mean, the bathroom was huge. It was massive. I'm not sure if I'll ever, do that size again, unless I'm building a 1.2 million plus dollar home, and then it makes a lot of sense. But we turned out a good profit. This house turned out a really, really good profit on this house. Over $200,000 profit, and put the platform. That's my guy doing the landscaping out there, and just to get that right, he did a fantastic job leveling off the dirt. And we have the walkway coming from the back door all the way to the driveway. They just delivered the sod, so we got the walkway coming from the back door. Built that platform all the way to the sidewalk driveway, 2 or 3 car driveway, and just planting making it feel like home. Yeah, so I love to build, man. I love doing this, and it's a lot of fun. It's but a lot of a few things that you gotta, of course, watch out for. You don't want to micromanage your guys, but you just gotta go back and keep an eye on things. And guys are nice enough to do a rendering for me, and this is exactly what I was shooting for. That particular house. Thanks for joining. Come back and see us. All right.